Hey guys, so you landed on this video because maybe you love feeding your dog a bowl of peanuts or some other types of nuts, and you just found out you probably shouldn't be feeding your dog nuts. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the benefits and the risks of feeding your dogs nuts. All right, let's start with the good news. You can feed your dogs peanuts. A lot of people love using peanuts as a reward, a treat during training, or using peanut butter on a stick or on one of those licky boards to help keep their dogs distracted. So peanuts are an okay nut to feed your dogs. However, some dogs can get an upset stomach from peanuts, which can cause pancreatitis or some diarrhea. So make sure to feed those peanuts in moderation. Another thing you need to know about peanuts is that they're high in fat and protein. So the protein part I'm okay with, that's a benefit to your dogs, but the fat part is where it can cause them to get obese or trigger pancreatitis. So definitely feed those peanuts in moderation. But before we go on to the bad nuts, I want to thank this video's doggy actor, which is Buddy. He is a super cute terrier mix, and he was actually rescued by one of the receptionists at our hospital. And I'd also like to thank this video's sponsor, which is Barco Uniforms. And right now, I'm wearing their new fall color, Mystic Cheetah Olive. I love these Barco One scrubs. They're so comfortable, flashy and fashionable, and really easy to work in. I'm gonna put the link in my description below so you guys can click on it and shop online for some new scrubs for yourself. So the nuts that are actually toxic to our dogs, which contain neurotoxins, are walnuts, pecans, hickory nuts, and macadamia nuts. So I actually made a video years ago where Blue, my Dalmatian, got into macadamia nuts and he got paralyzed in his hind legs. You can watch this video here. So the treatment for these neurotoxic nuts is actually self-limiting. The dogs will get better on their own, even though it looks really scary, but they can also get a fever, so you do want to treat them. The treatment consists of fluids. You could do sub-Q fluids or IV fluids, and then giving them an NSAID to break the fever. So I would definitely go to your veterinarian if your dog is experiencing paralysis or paresis from eating these nuts. So you're probably asking, Dr. Lindsay, how many of these nuts does my dog need to eat to have these paralysis signs? So for a small dog like a Yorkie, a toy poodle, or a little Maltese, maybe even just one nut can cause this to happen. But it might take more than just one nut. We just don't know which dogs are sensitive to it. And for a large breed dog, they have to eat a handful of nuts, like maybe 10 to 20, or in Blue's case, the entire bag of macadamia nuts. And he ended up getting better within 1 to 2 days. So the other nuts that don't exactly cause neurological signs, but can cause serious gastrointestinal upset and life-threatening pancreatitis are gonna be your almonds, pistachios, cashews, and then peanuts. This is because these nuts are rich in fat and cause gastric intestinal distress, inflammation, and leads to stomach upset and pancreatitis. Dogs may vomit or have diarrhea and become seriously uncomfortably bloated and have intestinal gas after eating these nuts. Your dog may seem so sick that you have to bring them to the veterinarian, and you definitely should do this if you suspect that they've gotten into a bowl of these nuts. So to answer the DMs that I get on my Instagram, Lindsay Butzer DVM, can my pets have nuts? The short answer is no, except for peanuts. They can have a small amount of peanuts, but avoid all other nuts at all costs. Because, like I just explained, they can have either neurological effects or cause your dog to get pancreatitis. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today about nuts, even though your dogs go nuts for nuts. Hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and put a comment below if you've ever run into a neurological incident with your dog eating a whole bowl of macadamia nuts, just like my Dalmatian Blue did. All right, guys, see you next week.